First thing we're going to do is take the plastic cover piece off the speedometer cover piece, off the handlebars, and there's 4 screws on that. There's a screw here, and then on the opposite side there's 2 more. There's one here and one here. Before I do that, I'm going to undo the battery. So there are 2 screws here, number 2 Phillips head screwdriver. See if you can get a pick and work that out. There's a tab here, and a tab here on this thing. These are kind of a pain in the butt to get out. Remove the negative cable first with a 10mm socket bolt. That's the green cable. Then remove the positive cable, which is the black. I always put the screws back in because those nuts underneath there are loose and they'll fall out. I'll just kind of get them going back on there. Okay, so I always try to use a socket when I can. And so we're using 8mm on these sides here. And this is a number 2 Phillips. I've noticed another screw behind here that we're going to have to get. So I got to take the mirrors off. That's a 14mm open end wrench to get those off. And then I'll take those screws out there on each side with a number 2 screwdriver. Same over here. And to get those off, then you're going to take that off. Isn't that nice? These are the kinds of things I guess you figure out when you take this thing apart for the first time. So these little plugs for the screws, I'm just going to pop out with a pick. And that exposes the screw that's underneath. And I believe those are 10mm. And they are. Set that in my parts pile. Tools back to where they belong, and then I'm going to take this mirror off. Other mirror. Once again, loosen up 14mm. Oh, that one's on there. And then back to the screws on the back side of here.